Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Welcome to those who will watch the replay, those who will listen to the podcast. We just finished a Notary Business Success Program session, and it was so amazing. It was so amazing. I wanted to hop on really quick. We're going to let YouTube do what it does and let you guys know I am live. It takes a few minutes. Put a little air on me. I'm hot. Okay. So I'm going to hang out for a few minutes. And I wanted to tell you about Friday night. Friday night, got a couple of announcements for you guys. And then we're going to get out of here. Let's see. Hey, guys. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I wanted to hop on because I got a couple of announcements. Hey, Vila Moore Miller. Hey, is it Villa? Welcome. How are you? What state are you in? Are you already a notary? What's up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Are you already a notary, huh? And I had a couple of announcements, and I'm going to get right into it. So one of the announcements is, due to popular demand, the $27 is back. The $27 startup plan is back. I had removed it for a couple of days. And we had a request for it. So you can join the mentorship program for the $27. And then you can always upgrade, as I had mentioned before. The reason I did away with it, just being transparent, a lot of people were like, well, no, I really want everything. So I know you can never please everybody. But once I removed it, the questions were like, hey, I really want to do this thing. So I don't care how I got to get in the program. I'll do the $27. I'll upgrade later. Let me just get started. So the $27 plan is back again. It includes all the live weekly workshops. So everybody meets together, both plans. If you're in 27 or 47, we all meet together. Hey, Lori, you missed your shout out tonight. I gave you a shout out for always helping in that chat, girl. We appreciate it. It was an amazing, amazing session tonight. Lori, go back and watch it. Hope your parents are well. So go back and watch it. I forgot to tell them you're going to be teaching. I forgot to tell everybody about Friday night. So I'll come back over there and tell them later. So those of you who may be new for either mentorship program, not either, let me take that back. For the $47 plan, though, we have a live chat. And it runs 7 days a week. So that's what I'm talking about here. So you don't have to be in a chat when you first start. You may find that as you're getting assignments, you want to upgrade and get the $47 plan, but I just want to let you know that they both are back, okay? Oh, Lori said she was driving. Yeah, tell Mom I said hi. And no worries, Lori. I figured something was going on, but it was a really nice session tonight. So anyway, you can join in the $27 plan. You will get access to, I'll tell you what courses really quick. Notarize like a pro, build your notary business, the specialty general notary work, pricing your services, and marketing. Plus, you also get some templates in there, some marketing templates. You get the live weekly workshops, some really practical training, the replays, and it's for notaries nationwide. Because I get that question a lot. People still are asking me, is this for my state? Being a notary is nationwide. Actually, it's worldwide. Because when you start doing apostilles, my sister's trying to call me. When you start doing apostilles, your documents are going to come from all over. Right now, working on a translation and a doc prep and apostille possibly for someone that is in Nicaragua. Okay. So literally, I'm a notary in Georgia, but my documents I'm handling and processing are going to Nicaragua. Okay. So for those of you who may be brand new, an apostille is a document that's leaving the United States, going to another country. It needs a higher level of authentication on it before it can go. So I do have a course on that that's included in the all-inclusive plan, and then you can also buy that course separately at notaryeducators.com using coupon code WIN2025. Okay. So Via, do you have any questions? I have not seen you here before, I don't think. Any questions? And we'll hang out a few minutes because I know YouTube still got to let people know I'm here. It takes forever. And somebody recently said, hey, I was that I'm a subscriber and I didn't get the alert that you were live. Okay, so my other announcement is, and people can go back and watch it from the beginning, is Friday night we are hosting a notary Q&A session. It is for new notaries. It's for you if you don't know what to do. It is for you if you have your commission and you still aren't making any money. It's for you if you want to start your own business and you still wonder, is there any money to be made in this notary space? Is it all just still hype? Is there still space for me? There is still space for you. And we're going to go over what type of training is required, because there is some training required. Okay, we're going to get into it. We're going to deep dive. Is there training required? We're going to also talk about what is a notary, because many of you really still don't know what the duties of a notary are. We'll go over some basic supplies that you need. And then the main thing I want to do is answer your questions. What's stopping you from starting your notary business? Is it a lack of confidence? Confidence? Are you lacking ability and skill set? Because you got to know what you're doing out there. And I know that stops a lot of people. They don't know how to properly notarize. They don't know what a jurat is, or acknowledgement is. They haven't seen the document. So you're fearful. And I understand that. When I first started, I didn't have anyone to share the business with me. It was like I was speaking Greek with all my friends. I'm like, hey guys, I'm starting this business. And they all looking like, you gonna be a what? A notary. It was so funny. You know, it was so funny. Miss D says a lack of education. Yeah, I understand, Miss D. So we're going to talk about what actually is required and to learn the business. And you can start by looking right now at the join us. First of all, it's completely free. And then look at the two options for our mentorship program, because within both of those, you're going to get the great foundation that you need to start this business, along with live mentorship. And it's not just a whack mentorship. We're actually there. I teach 2 times a month. Alexis, actually, I'm at almost every session. And Alexis, our other trainer, teaches twice a month too. So you're going to always be taken care of. If you opt in for the $47 plan, we got the full-blown chat that runs 7 days a week. NNA is open 5 days a week, but we're actually 7 days a week because I got people on the West Coast, you know. I got people on Mountain Time, Pacific Time, all these different times on Central. So I got to make sure they know how to execute their documents properly. So we offer real life support too. Okay. So check it out, Ms. D. And I understand the lack of education. Because again, even for myself, I couldn't find anybody to talk shop with. I couldn't find anybody. Everybody's kind of tight-lipped. The few people that did talk about it, they were trying to sell something. And I get that. It's business. But if I buy your product and I still don't know what to do at the end of it, that's a little frustrating. Or if it's 200 modules, if it's 200 modules and I still don't know what to do, then that's still going to be a problem, right? So, so I know some of you have been burnt on training. You're burnt out on training, and you're burnt out on even hearing the word training, but you got to get with the right people. And I will say we are number one. We really are. And it showed tonight. Look out for the video to come. S. Abdul, thank you. Enjoyed the Zoom call tonight. I'm benefiting from my mentoring and chat room in Zoom. And you see, I love that S. Abdul. She put the whole picture in there. That's the whole formula if you want to be successful. That's the whole formula right here. She says she gets on the Zoom calls, and I can tell who's going to be successful. Those that join the Zoom calls. And they're included in both memberships. Join the live. It's nothing like talking to somebody in the flesh, person. It's nothing like it. The Zoom call, then the chat. okay? The group chat. And then as Abdul is actually watching the courses, I'm watching you from afar, not looking at your back end of your classes or whatever, but I can tell by your questions that you ask in the chat that you're actually paying attention, okay? You're learning, and that's what this is all about, education. And that's why we call ourselves Notary Educators, because even in the chat, I'm constantly teaching you, educating you on what to do. I don't just give you the answer. You got to know some of it, and then I come in and clean it up, as I like to say, fill in the gaps, you know? Miss D says, definitely, I do it for free at my current job. I had my commission when I got the job. Okay. So what we would call respectfully a work notary. A work notary. You got the commission, you just stamping papers, you don't know what to do, how to grow it into a business where you can make money. And based on what's going on, again, this is not fear mongering. It's just facts. When you cut the news on it, we had somebody in our group tonight. They were like they work for the government, so now they might have more time to actually pursue their business. A lot of us we don't have anything else coming in but our 9 to 5. We don't. It's nice to have something even though you don't need it. I compare it to like the person that work at Walmart. You got people 80, 90 years old working at Walmart. Now some of them are there because they want to be there, and some of them are there because they gotta be there. You want to start doing stuff before you gotta do it, right? Even building your business, have something on the side, and that's my new thing. It may not be notary for you, and that's okay, but start something on the side. And I don't like calling my business a hustle because it's not. It's a real business. But start something, okay, so you can start having your own income. If your company shuts down tomorrow, so what? You got your commission. Let's go. Let's start stamping some papers. Plan B, okay? You need a plan B nowadays. Lori and Lisa just saying hey to each other. Yeah, so again, I need to pursue my business, Sister Kimmi. Grind plan though. I am preaching because I'm seeing too much of it on the news, you know, and I was actually affected during COVID. I worked at the hospital, as I was stating the other day. I would have never thought I was going to be furloughed or whatever. I never thought that in a million years. And they were laying off nurses, and they were, yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you, Lori. They were laying off nurses. They were laying off, you know, different people. I forgot to make some announcements, Lisa, with the group. So I decided to come over here on YouTube because we're having a free session on Friday. And then the $27 plan is back. I had let it go for about a few days because I kept getting people saying, no, I want to get all of it. So I was like, well, let me just clean up my webpage a little bit. So me and my bright idea, I said, well, I guess the people don't want that. Little did I know, the people did want it. So anyway, $27 plan is back. So all things notary, you can check out notaryeducators.com. So any questions for me? I see we got a few new people that joined us. If not, we're going to get ready to wrap this up because like I said, we did just finish our hour and a half session on Zoom, which was amazing. Hold on. I had the email that I had to check. But yeah. So anyway, any other questions? I see we got a few new people that, girl, I know, Lisa, the chat was, the live was on fire. I have no words. That's why I was like, we need to do just a success thing. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And again, we're going to put some of that on YouTube. Some of that we're going to chop out. Some of that we're going to chop up. But it was really, you had to be in the house. You had to be in the house. Be in the room where it happened. Do I have any Hamilton fans out there? Anybody seen Hamilton? Anybody seen Hamilton? I got a chance to see it actually in Chicago. I got a chance to see it in Chicago. A few years ago, a friend of mine, she took me to see it. I was really blessed by that. I enjoyed it. I really did. I'm so sorry I missed tonight's session. Oh, Lori, girl, when you watch it, you probably end up crying because I almost did myself several times. I really did. It was really amazing. I mean, the things that we had, okay, I'm going to give, spoiler alert. Look, spoiler alert. We had somebody in our chat, in our group. I keep saying chat because I'm in that chat so much. We had somebody in our group that had 30 field inspections. Did you say what time frame, Lisa? it was a very short time frame, but he had 30 field inspections. So I was like, well, how did you learn about that? And I wanted him to say from me. He said from me, of course. So I have a field inspection course too if you've not seen it. Ms. D said, would you consider doing Lori, yes, girl, he had 30 field inspections. Yes, Joseph had 30. Ms. D said, would you consider doing a seminar in Las Vegas? So we actually have several members in our group from, he didn't say what time frame. I didn't think so either, but he had 30. He had 30 of them. We actually have several members in our mentorship that are in Nevada. Yes, we do. We have several that are in Nevada. So, yeah, our group is nationwide. It is not just Georgia. We have Illinois. We have Nevada, California, Tennessee, North Carolina, Florida. A lot of Texans. And we all meet together. And because once you learn how to be a notary, you will see it's the best thing that could ever happen for you. It's the best thing because our mentorship program. So it's not state specific. Because you'll realize all your documents do not originate in your state. So just because you're in Las Vegas, the city, Nevada, the state, all of your documents are not going to be from Nevada. Matter of fact, the majority of them are not going to be. So you need to know how to be a notary. Just like a doctor. A doctor can work on a black person, a white person, a yellow person, a green person, a purple person. Because every time you cut that body, the heart is in the same space. Okay? All right? So just be clear. I know people get caught up on, I need somebody in my state. No, you don't. Because 9 out of 10 times, that's what's going to really limit you because you're only going to learn one thing. That you're only going to learn North Carolina, and that's not how the notary business works. I've been doing this for 5 years here on YouTube almost, and my own business for 6, and I've been a notary off and on for 20. So you do the math. That's just not how it works. And I know it may be new for you because, like I said, I know you do it for work. But I just want to be clear, though, that's not how the notary business works. 90% of my documents are not even from Georgia. They are not. What other questions do we have? I see we got quite a few people that joined. Lisa, thanks for hanging out again, girl. Like I said, I just went live for a few minutes. I want to talk about that we did go ahead and release the $27 package again. We will be live free here on, not on YouTube. It's going to be a Zoom, so you can come in out and actually talk your questions out. And that's why I wanted to do that, because a lot of people, you kind of scared. You already spent money, and you want to know, am I going to really get what I promised? And you are going to get what I promised. If you put in the work, we working with you. That's what we do. So I'm going to hang out 3 more minutes. So any other questions before we go? I see the chat is going crazy. I don't know what's going on over there. I'll check it out in a minute. Any other questions, though, before I head out? Nothing? Okay, well, look. So sign up for the $27 or the $47 package. Either one. We meet weekly. You can read all the benefits at NotaryEducators.com. Courses are 60% off. Coupon code is WIN2025. And then we are meeting Friday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. So you want to sign up for that. And if you're in mentorship, I want you to go ahead and sign up anyway. I'm going to send the link out to you all. I think we have plenty of space right now, so you don't have to sign up. The only reason I was going to have you sign up is because I want to make sure you have an actual Zoom spot. Because, you know, sometimes people share the links and all that kind of stuff. So I want to make sure you guys get in the room if you want to. So no pressure. S. Abdul says, field inspections, any special skills? Nope. Nothing special. Nothing special. Okay, Lisa, I'll send it. I'll send it out. Yeah, I'll send the link. So you guys don't, like I said, I even took away 30 spaces from what the Zoom can hold for you guys. That's already part of the fam. So you don't have to worry. You will get in the room. And I'll send it out. Not tonight because I'm tired. I'm going to be honest with you. I got to upload this course. Our session tonight to Kajabi, and then I think I'm done. I'm tired. I'm tired. But no, as I do, you do not. So watch the field inspection course. There's an actual field inspection course, and you do not. That's an excellent way to get started, because a lot of times people don't have a dual tray printer. I'll show y'all mine right quick, because a lot of times people say, what does a dual tray printer look like? The office is super clean today. So that's our dual tray printer. Okay. Dual tray printer, and then we have our Epson scanner right there. Okay, I'll stand up. Oh, I've been sitting for a minute too. So that's our Epson scanner, our dual tray brothers, and then this is our office. I end up getting this big old, I guess they used to call it credenza back in the day. But I'll give you a little tour on the inside. Give you a little tour. So I got my legal size envelopes, right? Somebody gifted me those. Plenty of clipboards. Matter of fact, I can give my sister some of this stuff because she's starting her business. Look at that. Because I bought them at Amazon. I only put 2 in my bag. So I need to let her know I can gift her some of that. I'm glad I'm showing y'all this. See how things work out? Let me come back to me. You see how things work out? I came over here to show y'all something, but my sister about to get blessed because I forgot I got all these extra supplies. And so let's go back to my drawer right quick. So then we have my UPS envelopes. I got legal and letter. That's my smaller ones. These are my bigger ones. So I'm pretty organized. Somebody mentioned that tonight in our group. That's part of what helped them to really start doing their business is being organized. So you can see I got these plastic folders I don't use them as much, but I used to put my loan signings in there. I always have some envelopes. I put those in my bag also because clients are always asking me, do you have an envelope? Do you have an envelope? So I have plenty of FedEx. My sister's trying to call me. Plenty of FedEx. And then this is another smaller scanner that we have. That we take that with us on assignment. So I have 2 scanners. Then you see I got my ink pens over there. I always have extra pens. These are extra business cards. These are clips that I use to put the documents together sometimes. I don't use them a lot. But, you know, when you first start, you buy all this extra stuff. I got my receipt books in here. Got my receipt books. Oh. Can't see them. Receipt books. Got some highlighters in there. You never know. Don't be highlighting documents though. We don't usually highlight too much, okay? And that's kind of it. That's kind of our office setup. So, being organized will definitely help you out there. And shout out to Diamond tonight because that's what she was saying really helped her to start working her business better. Because you gotta have your supplies, you gotta have your pens, your clipboards. She's organizing her trunk, and my trunk is very organized. I have my extra business cards. We talked about shoe booties the other day, Lisa. I have those in my trunk and in my bag. I roll up a couple and put them in my bag. And you gotta be organized. You gotta have your journal. So if you're not organized, it's going to be very hard for you to run a business efficiently because you're going to always be running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You are. I said a few more minutes, but I don't mind staying 30 minutes. Just round it out. Do we have any questions or comments? S. Kirk says, how much does an LLC cost? So that's state specific. In my state, it's $100. I know in California, it can be like $800. So every state is a little bit different. You do not need an LLC to get started. You do not. But you will eventually want to have your business fully up and operational, okay? And you want to get your EIN number, which is free. So we'll talk about all that kind of stuff on Friday. You can actually also check out my book, Start Your Notary Business, if you don't want to wait until then. You can get that book, and it covers everything literally you need. We ain't gonna be able to go over everything in the book on Friday, but you have a nice foundation as to what you need to do. So everybody can drop how much an LLC is. Well, no, let me take that back because then I gotta answer all those comments. We don't want to answer those kind of comments. But check your state to see how much an LLC costs. Okay, again, in Georgia it's $100, and you can also do what's called a name reservation. So, like, for example, if you want Palm Tree Mobile Notary, you probably would really want to check that out because Palm Tree Mobile Notary is probably very popular, and you don't want to have a name that everybody else have. That's what I always say. I'm going to show y'all the book. Yeah, you don't want to have a name that everybody else already has, okay? And I go through that so many times with my students because they don't believe me. And that's why I go over that. I think I even talk about it in the book. I'm not sure, but let me show y'all the book. Booyah. So that's the orange one. That's for Georgia. Every state has their own book. Indiana, you got Florida, all 50. I don't have all 50 of them. I just bought a few of them. And then the journals, if you have not seen them, that's the purple. The purple journal, that's paperback. The pink is purple back. The white leopard. And these all come in hardback too. Then you got the animals. I just love them. You got the cars. And then you got the hot pink. And the purple is everybody's favorite. So, thought I'd show y'all that too. So, this is just us. This is my office. It's super clean today, so I can show y'all around. Hope ain't nothing showing ain't supposed to show. Alright, let me get the rest of y'all questions right quick. Alright, and then we are going to get out of here because I am tired. Oh, let's see. Don't let me fall out this chair. Oh, you can get the book at notaryeducators.com, and there's a little button or either the hamburger on the side and click books. So notaryeducators.com. Paperback or ebook, okay? It's a quick read too. It's very quick. Let's see. S. Kirsch says, I have an idea for a small business anyway. I could run it through you one day. Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing, I actually have another channel, Business Life with Kimmi, but it just became Creators Club with Kimmi, and that's going to be for people like you to have all these different ideas, how we can execute them and get businesses growing, get them started, ebooks, you name it, I've done it, self-paced courses, all of it, so I could teach it. I've done all of it. So that is coming soon, and that is called Creators Club with Kimmi. I love it. All K's. All right. So yeah, and then Locking Down Love by Him, so they already have theirs. Okay, cool. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, but on behalf of Notary Educators, I will see you either over in mentorship, either plan you want to join. I'll see you Friday night at the free session that we're doing. Sign up at notaryeducators.com, and all things notary, again, notaryeducators.com, okay? I gotta go see what's going on in my chat because it is going crazy. Okay. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.